Hi, this is the Queen Mine trailhead for the hike to Boundary Peak, the highest point in Nevada. Kind of a gnarly 6-mile road up here. We drove up it in a Subaru, but it was, there's a couple spots where you need to be careful. We are just about to start our hike. It's about a 5-mile one-way, 10-mile round trip. The catch is there's about 4,000 feet of elevation gain. We're around 9,000 feet right now, and Boundary Peak is a little bit over 13,000 feet. So we've got some work to do. So off we go. Okay, we've been hiking for about an hour and a half, and we've climbed about 1,700 feet. We're at about 10,000, almost 10,783 feet is what my phone says. So that's about equal to the summit of Mount Rose. And as you can see, we've still got a lot of climbing ahead of us. That's Boundary Peak in the background over my shoulder. It took us about an hour and a half to get here. The view is great. You can see Trail Canyon. It's a beautiful day so far for hiking. It's fairly steep coming up here, but it's going to get a lot steeper. So we're about 3 miles in, and as you can see behind me, it gets a lot steeper from here. We've got more than a mile to go, but we've got about 2,500 feet of ascent left. So this is where you really hit the hard part of the hike. Taking a very quick break here, and we're going to start climbing and climbing and climbing, and hopefully make it up this thing in one piece. We just climbed up the first hump of that big grade, and we're at 12,000 feet. The actual peak of Boundary Peak is now in our sights. If I can get the camera around that way. About 11 or 1,200 more feet of ascent to go, and it's gorgeous up here. I mean, the scenery is unreal. The hiking is pretty brutal, steep, loose, and high elevation. I am on Boundary Peak, the high point of Nevada, and it was very difficult getting up here. The last mile, or probably half mile, was very challenging. Lots of scree, and I miscalculated and took a bad route for a while and had to backtrack a little bit, which consumed a lot of energy. Whew. But I am up here on top of Nevada and taking a quick break before heading back down. Let me show you guys the view. I don't know how many feet we climbed. A lot. I'll put that in the text in the video. I'm going to get some photos and a 360 picture and get on down the road. Boundary Peak, everybody. As you can see, the sun's setting behind me. We're at Queen Mine. It's about 7 o'clock p.m. We just got back to the car and cleaned up a little bit and are ready to head back to Reno. But if you're keeping track at home, that's on the trail at about 9, off at a little before 7. That's a long day. Check the story and the GPS links in the story for all the details on the hike, and thanks for watching. Bye.